Yeah. Hold up. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Bad bitches, fuck up, then dismiss them. I ain't really here to take no pictures. Middle finger up for the system.
What's up guys, it's your boy Top the Boss back with another video for y'all today. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make amazing, awesome anime thumbnails. Now basically we're going to just go through all the requirements and how I actually make my anime thumbnails. Now this is not an in-depth guide, and if you'd like an in-depth guide then let's get to 10 likes. If we can get 10 likes on this video, I'll do a full in-depth guide of how I make my anime thumbnails. This video is quite rushed because if I made it any longer, then this video is going to 30 minutes. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want daily Roblox anime content regularly uploaded to your YouTube feed. And yeah, I just show you how I make my anime thumbnails. And yeah, if you manage to enjoy the video, then just please hit the like button, okay? It's free, like there's no payment. But anyways, other than that, I just hope you enjoyed this anime video. Now, here come the requirements into making these thumbnails. Now, there's a few pretty big requirements we've got to have to make these anime thumbnails, even to begin with. So the first requirement is going to be you have to have Discord. Now, if you don't have Discord, you can't really make a thumbnail. But I expect if you're watching this video, there's no way you don't have Discord. But anyways, if you don't have Discord, then just go download Discord, okay? Because you're gonna need that. Next, you're also gonna need a mobile phone. I make all these thumbnails are made on my phone, okay? So you're gonna have to have a mobile phone with either the Play Store for Android or the App Store for iPhone. And the last requirement is you've just got to be a bit creative. You just got to be creative when you're making these thumbnails. You've got to find good backgrounds, good colors and everything. But basically those are the main requirements to having Discord, to having access to a mobile phone with the Play Store, the App Store, or basically any store, and also to have a creative mindset. So basically to be creative when you're making your thumbnails. And that's basically it, and let's get on to making the actual thumbnails. So step 1, you want to open your phone and you want to go to the Play Store or go to the App Store and download this app called Ibis Paint X. Now here's how you spell it here. It's called Ibis Paint X, and the first thing you want to do is go on your phone and download Ibis Paint X. So look, we're gonna open the app here. As you see, it's loading. And yeah, you just want to open the app Ibis Paint X. Okay, so now this is the next most important part of all of this. Well, this next part is the most important part to all of this. You want to join this Discord called Nate's Graphic Dojo. Now here's the invite link here. Okay, you can copy that on the screen, or you can find that link. The link to this Discord will be in the description below. Nate's Graphics Dojo. You want to join this server because this server is very important to what we're going to do. If you already know, when you're making thumbnails, you have a thing called renders. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this all here. You have something called renders. Now, if you didn't know, you can make renders. So you can make all of these different things, but I'm not gonna go over how to make renders in this video. And I can put a link to another video, and I'll put a picture on the screen, and I'll put a link to another video of how to make Roblox renders. But basically, here is a chat called renders. So once you join the Nate's Graphic Dojo from my invite, you want to come all the way down to renders, and here's the first part when you're making your anime thumbnail. Now, depending on what you're making the thumbnail about, you can pick a random render from here. So let's say we're making a video on a new, let's see what we can find that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Let's say we're making a video on a new Naruto game. So what you want to do basically is you want to save this image preview. Okay, you want to save it to wherever you want to save it to. So I'm gonna save mine to desktop. Okay, now save. Now here they have renders for loads of things, but they don't have renders for like every anime. They don't have renders from Avatar. they don't have renders of every single character and every single anime, only like the main characters from most animes and just random different renders. So if you want to have like your own renders, then I suggest, like, if you want to make a render from any anime, I suggest you learn how to make these. You're gonna need Roblox Studio and Blender to make these, but I'll leave a link in the description below to these videos. But basically, you just want to save a render you want from here. Okay, so what anime you're making a video on. If it's Dragon Ball, you can use this one. If it's what's it called, Naruto, you can use this one. You can keep scrolling up till you find the render you want. They have loads. Here's a Haikyuu one. This one's Gear 4. There's loads. But anyways, all you have to do is come to here and save the thing. Now the next bit, ask people before their renders is a nice thing to do. Now here, you always have to ask the person to use their render. So you see they say here, credit me. So you go to them and you message them, can I use your Tobirama render for a video? Now once you message them that, they'll either respond with a yes or no. Now if you do not ask the person to use their render, you can get banned from the server. So I advise you, and you must ask the person always for their render. But basically, you just ask them for the render, can I use your Tobirama render? If they say yes, credit me. All you have to do is credit either their Twitter if they send it to you, or just copy and paste their Discord into your YouTube video. Yeah, sure. See, he responded straight away. Okay, and then all you have to do is, after you've downloaded it, you have to go into here. You can just send. Let me find it. Here, you can send the Tobirama render. Make sure, okay, this is the second important part. You want to send this render to your phone, because that's where you're going to be making the thumbnail. So you just send it to this person so you can download it off of your phone. So yeah, can I use your Tobirama render? So make sure to join, let me find it. Okay, first steps, join Nate's Graphics Dojo, come down to renders, and then now render, wow. But anyways, come down to renders, find the render you want, find it, download it, message the person, can I use your render? That's done. Then after that, you send them the render that you were gonna use, and then yeah, that's it. And we're gonna go into the next part, which is actually making these renders, actually making the thumbnails. Okay, so now wait. Okay, so this is now the second part of the thumbnail. Now there's two main things you need to make a good anime thumbnail. Now you need a render, and you also need a background. Now when I'm making thumbnails, I always recommend two backgrounds, because that's just the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to search up Tobirama. You can use backgrounds from in-game, or you can just use a background off of Google. But basically you want to go onto your PC and you want to find a background. Now I'm using Opera, of course. Like Opera is the best. Like I don't know what to call it, but like search tab for a gamer. So if you're a gamer, I recommend using Opera GX. It's just the best. But anyways, other than that, Opera GX, please sponsor me. Yeah. Enough about that. But basically, you want to find a cool looking background. You want to find two cool looking backgrounds. Now what I recommend is find ones from the anime, so like this type of ones, instead of like a fan art one, because with experience, the ones from the animes look better. This one's not from the anime, but it looks kind of good. You just want to find a high quality one, to be honest. And you don't want to have one of these ones. Like you want them to look as close to the anime as possible. You don't want one with too much stuff in it as well. You want one to sit on the right side, so it's good if they're standing like that. So you want to save that image. That's right. Okay, let's save it. Yeah, Tobirama background. Oh wait, actually no. You can just copy image. You just press copy image and then find a bot. So I use the bot BlocksLink or Dino, and then you can just send the thing to the bot. Okay, this is very important because we need to send all these files to our phone, and because we're going to be making the thumbnail on there. So yeah, we've got that, and then let's find the second one. Okay, so I've uploaded my 2 backgrounds I'm going to use for the thumbnail here, and then the next bit you want to do is you want to search up the logo for your game. If the game's not that big, sometimes like here we have a logo for Shinobi Life. You just want to download it here. But yeah, if you can't find the logo online, I just recommend Ups in the owner. But basically that's everything we're gonna need from our PC. Like that's all the pictures we're gonna need for our thumbnail. So where's this guy? DevDev. We're gonna take the Tobirama render, put it here. So yeah, that's all the stuff you're gonna need. 2 background pictures, a logo. You don't always have to have a logo, and here a render. So now let's get on to actually making the thumbnail.
So I realize some people don't actually have Discord on their phone, so you're also gonna have to have Discord on your mobile device, and you want to open that Discord up. Now whilst that Discord's opening up, you just wait, and yeah, you want to come here and you want to go to the bot. Wait, let's find the bot. Okay, yeah, here, blocks link. Now you found the bot, you want to click on all the different images. So you want to click on this one, and you want to click the download button in the top of the thumbnail. You want to click the next one, click that download button. So that's just the second step into making these anime thumbnails. So yeah, you want to go onto your mobile device, you want to download all of these. You want to download the background, the logo and the render. You want to download all of them, and then next you want to go back to the home screen, open Ibis Paint X, and then from here we're going to start making the thumbnail. But yeah, let's go into the next bit where we actually, okay, I'm serious this time, where we actually make the thumbnail. Okay, so we're here in Ibis Paint X, and here you can see loads of different stuff, some art here, you can see some banners here, you can see this here, you can just see loads of different stuff. But basically, yeah, you want to open here and you want to go to this bottom left corner and click this plus sign. Now here they don't have the size for YouTube thumbnails, so you want to put in the numbers 1280, 1280 and 720. So if you see those 2 numbers in, you want to just tap on here and you want to type those numbers in. After you've typed those numbers in, you want to press OK, and here it goes. Here's the canvas. Now Ibis Paint X is going to take some time for you to get used to, so I just suggest you play around with everything. So basically here is, if you go down to here, the second one on the bottom, you can see all the different things. So you've got transform, that moves stuff around, it'll make sense in a second. You've got magic wand, you've got lasso, you've got filter, which is very, very important for this. You've got the brush, you can pick different brushes, and yeah, you can draw like that. And you can also put up the brush size like this, like by doing that. And then you can also lower the brush opacity by doing that to make it like more see-through. But basically that's mainly most of the stuff that's important. We also got the bucket. Like, you're gonna have to be used to like making thumbnails before. We've got the eraser, you can erase stuff. We got the smudge, you can smudge stuff. We got the text, you can put text down there, add text, you can write. Basically you need to play around with the app, basically. Honestly, you just need to play around with everything. Just play around with the app. But basically we're gonna get onto the most important stuff and the basics, and I just suggest you play around with the app. So I'm gonna download the backgrounds by going here, clicking the camera, going here, go into downloads, and then here is all the things I've downloaded. So I'm gonna first pick the first one, the first background, and I'm going to make sure I align it properly. So now you want to align it so both thumbnails fit on the page and it shows the character. So here, yep, that's a good one for the first one. Now you remember, now here you've got layers. Layers basically mean if it's layer 1, whatever's on layer 2 is on top of it. So for example, you look at that, since I'm drawing on layer 2, that's going to be on top of layer 1, and I can also hide layer 2 by clicking on the eye. And so if you draw on, now if you're saying, oh, why don't I just draw on layer 1? Now if you draw on layer 1, it's still going to be on top of it, but when you try to remove it, let's say for example you wanted to erase the black lines now, you'd start to erase the photo as well on layer 1. But instead, if you put the black lines on layer 2, let's go even further back. Yeah, wait, further back. If you put the lines on layer 2, when you want to rub them out, it doesn't rub out layer 1 because they're both on different layers. So if that makes sense, that makes sense. Okay, basically you just need to play around with it. So yeah, you want to import another picture, you want to import the second background. Now both of these backgrounds are facing in the same direction, so I just suggest like you make it fit into the thing, and then you can also press this, that will flip it horizontally. So you can flip it horizontally, so now the thumbnails look better because they're both facing in different directions. So then you put this here. So now the thumbnail takes up, both takes up halves of the page. So now you want to put this on layer 2, you can delete this one, and look, you've got layer 1 and layer 2. Now you want to go to layer 2, you want to get the eraser, you want to get one of the eraser things, you want to put it up, and you want to put the opacity down. Now doing this will give you a nice clean cut between the two. You could even put your opacity even lower, and look, you can barely see the difference, okay? It's like it just transforms into the next one. So look, it just slides across, and now look, you can remove that and it can just, see, it just looks really nice, okay? So make sure you put your opacity down to like 19, and you put your like eraser stroke really high. But basically that's that. So now we've done the backgrounds. Now here comes the most important thing. You go to import, and you want to import the Tobirama render. Now you want to make sure you put this render in the right position. So I want to put my render around here. Now we've done that, and then now we want to import the Shinobi Life. Okay, let's see where can we put the Shinobi Life. Okay, let's put it here for now. So yeah, wait, no, let's put it here. Okay, so here we've got everything on the screen. Now basically what you want to do, you have layer 1, you have layer 2, you have layer 3. Layer 3 is going to be on top of layer 1 and 2 because it's a layer 3, and layer 4 is going to be on top of layer 3, 1 and 2 because it's on layer 4. So you get it now. So basically you want to click, now you want to select each layer. So you want to select layer 3 because now you're wondering, okay, this is a pretty cool thumbnail already. Like you don't really need to do much else, and you can just click save PNG. But we want to go even further. So basically what you want to do is you want to click on layer 3, you want to go to filter, and now here you've got loads of different stuff. You've got adjust color, you've got blur, you've got style, you've got draw, you've got AI, you've got artistic, you've got pixelate, you've got transform, you've got frame. Now you want to go first onto style. This is the most important part of filter, as it just makes your thumbnail really cool. This is where you're going to be spending most of your time messing around with different things. So here I'm just going to fly through everything and how I do my thumbnails. So most of the time I start off with stroke, and look, it gives you a nice black, no, okay, ignore that. It gives you a nice black outline around your thumbnail. So normally I like to do a white outline. So then inner width is how far inner it goes. And yeah, you just want to play around with, and outer width is how far outer it goes. So I want to do that. Stained glass, it just, you guys got to play around with this. But basically I'm going to pick wet edge. It gives it a little tinge. I'm going to pick glow inner. It glows the inside of the thing. If you see, it glows the inside. Okay, make that glow a bit. You can just check out everything. I just suggest you play around with this. You could pick this stroke, which it just does the outer stroke. I'm just messing around, honestly. I'm not really being serious making this thumbnail. You could pick glow outer, so you can make the outer side, you can make the outside glow. Let's make that a nice blue. Honestly, I would never use this thumbnail because I'm not even trying, but I'm just flying through this. Now you can also use drop shadow. You can also change the angle and stuff, just to give the character a shadow, just to make it even cooler. And yeah, you just want to mess around with everything. You have parallel gradation. Well, actually no, I'll explain that later. But you got AI, you got artistic. You can make it look like an anime. You can make it look like a manga. You can make it like this, like it's like a TV screen. You could do this one as well. You could just do so much stuff. You can make it glitchy. Well, let's make it glitchy. That looks cool. You can make it like this. I don't even know what you want to do. You can do all of this. You can do so much here. You can pixelate it. You can transform it. I don't know. You just have to check everything out. You can like do this. I always like doing this with my thumbnails. That's cool. add that. So you just want to check, basically you just want to check everything out and you just want to play around with everything. So here, that's my thumbnail done. All I did is basically download these 2 thumbnails in. I rubbed out the second thumbnail that was on top using a thick brush and low opacity. Next, I added just the last 2 things, the render, and I added the title. Then I clicked on the render, the renders layer. Then I went to filter and I just started playing and messing around with the different filters. You got like unshot mask that makes it like look really like sharp and realistic and cool. So yeah, that's basically my render for Shinobi Life 2. I don't know what I'd call the video, like you can also add text as well if you add text on top if you like to, like Shinobi Life. But basically I just recommend you mess around with this. Like honestly, if I was to explain everything you could do here, this video would be way too long. So the way I learned it is I just played around with it. So if I'm able to do it, then you guys are definitely able to do it. But yeah, that's basically it on how to be making anime thumbnails. I'm probably gonna do the outro and a voiceover, but yeah, that's mainly it for me. And yeah, let's get on to the next part of the video.
Well, thank you all for watching this video. There'll be no more to this video. But if you'd like to see a part 2, let's hit that 10 likes goal. I know this video is really long, and if you watch the end, then you might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like, if I helped you out, like seriously, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's free and it really helped you out. And yeah, if this helps out with you, like your YouTube, then yeah, I hope your YouTube goes well and everything. But yeah, that's really it for this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.